What is up, everybody? Holly here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. So, in the last episode, we made our way through the Dreadnought Leviathan. So now we're at the end of it, or we're getting close to the end of it. So now we're in this area where we have the vendor Moogle, in a sense, and then across the hall we have the urn and save sphere. And if you come in here and you want to go back and say you want to farm, you can't. So you have to actually continue on. So I figured that out the hard way. So anywho, we're going to go ahead and pressure forward. Wrong way. Okay, so I did lie. You actually can do that. So, oh, you know what? I went the wrong direction. So, just remember what I was saying there. My bad. Okay, so... What? I'm confused. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm confused. Oh, there we go. Oops.
You are unharmed?
Vossler,
Majesty.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. You...
Come on, let's go. What are you waiting for? Pinello's still out there.
We should hurry. They won't be long.
We will talk later.
Alright, so we got a trophy fate meeting. Alright, so Ash has joined the party officially. So real quick, we're going to go ahead and set up her Gambit system. Now, if you are running this without setting up job classes, then you can just go ahead and set up her Gambit system. I'm going to go ahead and do both. So I am going to do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I have her set up, let's go ahead and take a look. I set her up with the Bushi license board. I don't know, that just kind of seemed what taught to me the most, I guess. And as far as gambits go, I have her set to ally at 40%. Now we can adjust this accordingly. And then I have her set for the foe of the lowest HP. So we're going to kind of go with that. Okay, now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and see here. We're going to yep, there we go.
Majesty, we will cut you a path.
I will not place my trust in the sword of a traitor.
Yet trust his sword we must, traitor or no. I see no other way. We track back, commandeer a ship, and make our escape.
Okay, so from this part, you're going to want to go ahead and just run from the
Her
enemy.
Majesty cannot abide weakness, least of all in herself.
If you want to fight and get the license points,
We must make her confront
do
the
so,
reality
but
of our plight.
I'm just going to kind of run through. So remember, you're going to hold down R2 to flee. Continue running. Okay, so now that we have the key, we're gonna go ahead and take care of these folks real quick. And they just keep coming, you know. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, no. Now I can see the... Okay, so... Go back. Okay. That way, and this way, and around we go. There's lost like that. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. And down we go. Into the line. So now that we actually have one of the keys, we can actually come up here to the security panel. And we're going to use the system access key. And we're going to reset the alarms. And we will have that for 60 seconds. That'll give us enough time to take out the pillars and grab anything that we may need to get. Say, oh, I don't know, these chests right here. Okay, so now that's done, we're going to go ahead and run, run, run. I can figure out where I'm going. And we're going to take this area right here. Alright, so go ahead and continue, please.
Vaughn.
Alright, so we see Penelo.
It's okay. We're okay.
Ghis knows you've escaped. You must hurry. You are Captain Azalus. You will follow me. We must reach the airships before they do.
You would let us leave knowing who we are.
Lady Ash, by all rights you ought not even to exist. That you and Captain Ronsenberg were made to appear dead is like a hidden thread laid bare. Your actions hereafter will pull at that thread, and we will see what it unravels. This is our chance. We must see this through and get to the bottom of it. I believe 'tis for the good of Dalmasca and the good of the Empire.
Very well then.
Thanks, Lamont.
I must apologize. Penelo, for you. May it bring you good fortune.
Thanks.
Let us go.
Alright, so Bosler leaves and Penelo joins the party as a permanent party member. Okay, so we obtained a piece of manufactured nethicite. Okay, so quick, while we are here, I'm going to go ahead and set up Penelo's gambit along with her license board, so I will be right back. Okay, so now that I got her set up, I put her as the time battle mage. Reason being is because she's going to be able to use crossbows. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a crossbow. I actually sold that, not thinking it's going to be good, but you know. So I went ahead and I did that. The only thing I didn't do was her gambit, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Wow, she has a whole bunch of these. Okay, so we're going to set her at... so we're going to do the same thing. We'll just leave that as is for now. Okay. Okay, so go ahead. We're going to make our way to the point over here, the port watch. And we do have a boss battle coming up.
Such a great shame. I must confess, I thought you the one who would help us restore peace to Dalmasca. No matter, we hold the proof of your royal lineage. A maid of passing resemblance will serve our purposes now. As for you, my dear, the Empire requires you no more!
What was that?
The Nethicite.
Okay, so once we get into this fight,
Your Majesty does not
we
disappoint.
are going
Ever
to...
quick to spurn an honorable surrender, as was your father.
We're going to attack...
You know nothing of my father!
We're going to go ahead and get rid of these guys now. We're going to see... I think... if we have the dark mode, in which we do, we're going to use that on the judge. I want to use, can he steal? Is there anything to steal from said judge? We got one more dark mode. We're going to go ahead and use that. There we go. That would be the judge done and defeated. Or at least so we think so at most.
We've secured an Atomos. Come.
An Atomos? All skiff, no ship. Hardly fit for a leading man.
So I can fly it then?
You're mad. Can't we go faster? Not yet.
Has it gone too fast that I've noticed?
Balthier, your handkerchief. I thought you might want it back.
I shall wear it close to my heart.
Perhaps you forget all that Ondor has wrought.
I do not forget, Majesty. It was by his counsel, dangerous though it may have been, that we were able to free you. You must meet with him, Your Highness, and give ear to his words. He may act in league with the Empire, but his heart is not.
It is as he says. I ought not have kept Ondor at so great a distance for so long a time. I have played the fool.
You were only being cautious.
Majesty, I would ask you for some time. On our own, we struggle in vain to restore Dalmasca. I must search out some other way. Until I should find it, I would have Bosch remain at your side. Doubt him you may. But I measure his loyalty to Dalmasca no less than my own.
I know you would not speak so lightly. Very well.
Keep her well. Go to Ondor and there await my return.
All right, so with that, we can go ahead, make our way on outwards. Now the Java Aerodome. Now we are going to make our way to the objective marker. And if you remember correctly, we were not actually able to leave at that point. Actually, before we do that, we're going to see if we can get some weapons for our newly found comrades here. Okay, so okay, and then okay. Well, this makes no sense. So, do me a favor, guys. Leave me a comment in the comment section, obviously. Let me know what I am doing wrong, because obviously I am screwing something up. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll leave that. Let's go see if we can get some better armor. Okay. Okay, so guys, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and continue onwards. Let's wait. Hold that thought. What do we got here? My bad. Apparently we got some cutscenes going on.
When Vossler learned my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Ravenaster, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen of the Empire. The announcement, you see, was Vane's suggestion. Of course, at the time I was reluctant, but I could not perceive his reasons. Now it is clear he meant to drive a wedge between us.
Halim, we are past all this. Bushirba must stand with us. We can stop Vane.
I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now.
Then Bushirba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof of your birthright stolen. Without that, the Grand Kiltias on Bo-Omises cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess, but without proof of your identity, you are powerless. You will remain with me. We do nothing till the time is right.
I cannot just wait.
Then what does your Majesty propose we do?
Uncle Halim.
Incidentally, what is the going rate for rescuing princesses these days? Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Ah, best bring a change of clothes, too.
What are you doing? This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden. I'll return his airship later.
Are you crazy?
This is something that I have to do. Not only for myself, but for all those who have fallen. I will not be made to hide. I'll fight alone if I must.
You still have Bosch, right? Besides, you can't just go around stealing people's ships. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to concentrate.
That's quite enough, Your Majesty. What do you think? A bit over the top?
In my line of work, you never know when something like this might come in handy.
I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm leaving you with the Marquis.
You can't!
Trust me, you're better off staying here.
Suppose you kidnapped me instead. You're a sky pirate, aren't you? Then steal me. Is that so much to ask?
What do you have that I would want?
The Dynast King's treasure. The Dawn Shard is but one of the riches that lie waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vossler's place.
Will you be joining us?
What? Are you kidding? I don't want to stick around this place.
Then I'm coming too.
Penelo.
Don't leave me here.
Of course not.
Then it's settled. We should leave before the Marquis realizes she's missing, like proper kidnappers.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draclaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of Nabudis is also certain. Yet, with Judge Zecht, who led the assault, missing, the truth remains difficult to ascertain.
The long, cold years have clouded my eyes. I cannot see my own son's heart.
My lord.
This illness will claim me. So then, who is to be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young, fledgling emperor. Gabranth, once in the past I laid siege to your homeland.
The Republic of Landis is long since gone. My allegiance lies wholly with the Empire.
Perhaps. But what of your brother? He did not accept us as you did. He fled to Dalmasca. Did you never think to follow him?
I follow his every move. He is an enemy of the Empire. He will be cut down.
So you would kill even your own brother for the Empire. Be that as it may, Gabranth, your ruthlessness is not without merit. But it must not become this way with Larsa. You must ensure that it does not.
So then you ask me to be his sword, to strike where he might not.
Rather be his shield. Gabranth, keep your close watch on Vane. His is the keenest blade of all.
My lord.
Do this for me, Gabranth. I could not bear to see my sons war with each other again.
Whoa. This come in handy often?
It's tough being popular. Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as far as she goes. We'll be in yacht from here onwards.
Across the Sand Sea, to the Valley of the Dead, and to King Wraithwall's tomb below.
So when you're in yacht, skystones don't work at all. That's why we gotta hoof it the rest of the way, you see?
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, what do you mean for a change?
Come on,
At least we thought to bring entertainment.
Oh yeah? Says who? You want to see what they think about it?
I wouldn't be so confident.
All right, so With that being said, let me turn the 2-ton speed off here. We have a vendor here that we can talk to and get some goodies, which I will probably do that off camera, see what theirs is to get. There's a Moogle here we can talk to. And what else? There's something else. I see it. Wayward bagging something. Anywho, guys, I think that's going to be it for today, because in the next episode we're going to be crossing our way through the sand sea area, something along the lines. So we'll have to see what the journey entails for us. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, folks.